This show is brought to you by
6 years old, maybe. Productions.
Yeah, crew members, what it be?
Hey-o! Ho, ho, ho! Ho.
It's a little early for that.
That's why I gave an extra ho. Sometimes you just need to give an extra ho.
Do you? Do you though?
Sometimes.
I mean, I'm just waiting for the right words here.
Yeah, you're not going to find them coming from me. But, ladies and gentlemen, is that time of the month? It's Wes's time of the month. Just kidding. You whore.
I love you.
When we let yeah, you did. When we let everybody know about all that free shit coming out for the month. Remember, it is different now because there is no more games with gold anymore. Part of me wants to say, oh, you know, what's new with Xbox games with gold, but it's not the case anymore.
Honestly, right now it's all just
Game Pass.
Game Pass shit.
Yeah, it's just what's coming to Game Pass.
Into which there is a lot coming to Game Pass. I mean, Game Pass is definitely getting a good bit in March.
Really? Because I have 5.
I mean, I could be wrong.
Yeah, I've got 5.
Okay, then I'm wrong.
But
a good bit could be 5. I mean, I think I might only have 16 or 17 new games. So
perfect segue though. Let's get to those 5 of the games coming to Game Pass in March. Starting off, we have Warhammer 40,000 Bolt Gun.
Ooh.
Yeah. Load up your bolt gun and plunge into battle head first. Experience a perfect blend of Warhammer 40,000, classic frenetic first-person shooting gameplay, and the stylish visuals of your favorite 90s retro shooters. Play a battle-hardened Space Marine, perilous mission across the galaxy as they battle the Chaos Space Marines and the Demons of Chaos.
It's a lot of chaos.
A lot of chaos, yeah. In glorious boomer shooter style, unleash your devastating Space Marine arsenal as you blast through an explosion of sprites, pixels, and blood. Run, jump, and charge across huge levels to shoot, shred, and slice the world's heretics across the galaxy. That actually sounds pretty bad.
It really does.
Not gonna lie. Warhammer is actually what got me not into it anymore, but what initially got me into like the tabletop games.
I was about to say, this is that like Warhammer is like the OG.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because like this is what Henry Cavill still does to this day. He still,
as does a lot of people, as do a lot of people.
His little mini figurines.
Excuse me. Next, that's March 5th for Warhammer 40,000. Coming March 19th, one of 2 games coming March 19th, is Lightyear Frontier, which is actually kind of interesting to me, and it almost kind of sounds like an Interstellar Animal Crossing.
So I saw it on. I saw it when I was looking at Game Pass earlier today.
Yeah, it sounds interesting. So the game is a work in progress, so just know that. But start your interstellar homestead in this peaceful open world farming adventure. Build your sustainable exo farm, grow alien crops, customize your mech, and explore a new world of mystery with up to 3 friends. Relax on a peaceful world. You can live the quiet life as you take in the sights and sounds of your new home. Enjoy a low-stress, combat-free experience without the need to manage things like thirst and hunger. Just focus on farming, exploration, and discovery. Relax to a chill, atmospheric, cosmic country soundtrack. That literally sounds like Animal Crossing.
Yeah, that's Stardew Valley like a motherfucker, dude.
Yeah, and games like that
are
that
cozy type game.
And I'll tell you right now, I may have not paid much mind to a game like this back in the day, but times that motherfuckers are in now, games like this are so necessary. Where it's just pick up, play, relax, and just enjoy yourself, bring yourself back to baseline.
Yes.
Like so
I was
important.
just watching a TikTok today of a woman talking about cozy games to play to help bring your anxiety down.
Yeah. Animal Crossing's got to be up there.
It definitely was. Yeah, I can't remember the entire list, but yeah, dude, but I mean, that's what it was, though. I mean, it was just like those games that are like nice and cozy, and you can kind of shut a certain part of your brain off and just kind of like, because when you go critical, when you think critical thinking and very linear thoughts, it helps somebody with ADHD and anxiety. It really helps them calm down.
Maybe that's why recently I've been able to lock back into like Power Wash Simulator, because it's just calm music.
That up?
Who's that?
Fucking Clyburn.
No, dude, it's fun.
I saw him fucking playing it.
It's fun. They actually just came out with 2 DLCs, Warhammer, funny enough, and Back to the Future.
Warhammer.
Yeah, and Back to the Future.
Oh my god.
Which now adds to yeah. I haven't done it yet, but yeah.
Oh my god. Just to be able to do that, I might get back into it.
Yeah, and they constantly update just like the base game itself too.
Yeah.
But anyway, back to Lightyear Frontier. Pilot and upgrade your mech as well. So farm, build, and explore in a customizable mech. Choose from an array of tools, unlock new upgrades, and personalize your mech with an assortment of paint choices and mech parts. You must also take care of your environment. Carefully manage your relationship with the ecosystem, restoring the surrounding regions by cleaning up mysterious pollution, clearing out invasive weeds, and mitigating the effects of hazards. Plant new trees to replace the ones you harvest, and ensure a sustainable homestead.
Again, just that nice, cozy, let me just sit down, you know what I mean, crisscross applesauce, get yourself a nice cup of tea, and just enjoy.
You can plant, grow, and harvest. You get your new life started by sowing a diverse harvest. Collect seeds of numerous plants as you explore the planet, growing them into fully fledged harvest. Care for your fields by watering them consistently with... Yes, it was. I mean, I'm reading it straight off their website. Care for your fields by watering them consistently while enhancing their growth with fertilizer. Trade the harvested crops for credits or turn them into materials for buildings and upgrades. You also create your new home. Create the exo farm of your dreams as you turn resources into buildings. Grow your presence as you expand your homestead from basic structures to a fully fledged retro futuristic farm. Make your place your own with alternative color palettes and decoration. This one right here is actually kind of cool to me. Explore a planet with a past. Venture out into the wilderness to discover
What
this.
game is it again?
This is the same one. This is still Lightyear Frontier.
Oh, okay.
Venture out into the wilderness to discover this new world's ancient secrets. Team up with your friendly scanner satellite to decipher clues spread across the planet's varied environments and uncover lost knowledge. That's kind of like a pretty cool wrinkle. And also this as well, the fact that you can play this with friends, I love, because the one thing that was missing for me from Animal Crossing, while yes, you can visit friends' islands, it's not as easy as just, drop in and play. So farm and explore alone or as a group. While your mech can handle anything the world throws at you, feel free to invite up to 3 friends to join you on this journey of settling and exploration. Pool your resources to create the perfect exo farm and share the rewarding feeling of a good harvest with your pals. We should do this shit together. Let's just relax and build our planet.
Do you realize, just the jokes that would just be thrown between the two of us, just sitting here, just making a fucking
Yep. Yeah. So also coming March 19th, which could not be further from the relaxing, calming Lightyear Frontier, but still a very badass game that I think may have played, MLB The Show 24.
I have not played 24.
You played 23?
I played 22 and 23.
Okay.
I love these games.
They're, to my knowledge, the best. They're the only MLB games nowadays, right?
And here's one of the best things about it. They just showed, I saw a little bit of footage with, they had something going with some legendary thing. It was Jeter.
Mm.
And he was, the ball was hit to him, and he had to press the button for the catch, but then you had a series of 6 or 7 buttons you had to hit before the runner got
QTEs?
to a certain spot. Yeah.
Oh, that's wild.
Yeah, dude, it's a fucking QTE to go ahead and make sure that you throw him out. And dude, it was it makes playing the infield exciting.
Yeah.
Because I normally play as a pitcher in these games because I like having that type of control, and plus I'm in the game all the time.
I was center field the last time I played a baseball game.
And also I'm absolute trash at batting. I'm horrible at batting.
Really? That was my best thing.
I can make you swing at almost anything, but I can't swing for shit.
Oh, fair enough.
I know where my shit is. I know where I'm supposed to be.
Yes, MLB The Show 2024. Unlock the moment, own the show, baby. Swing for the fences, experience game-deciding moments, become a legend, and live out your baseball dreams in MLB The Show 24. Everyone has a moment to own. Everyone has a story to tell. Unlock your moment and own the show. And yeah, once this game came out, it really kind of took over. Because back in the day, you had MVP baseball. You had, I forget which one was made by 2K. Because I don't remember if they were called, I don't remember if it was MLB 2K5 or not. Try to figure out where MVP came from. I'm curious as to what company was behind that.
Okay.
Was it EA?
Yeah, that's absolutely EA.
Really?
I mean, look,
interesting.
Dude, they were following completely in the...
Fair enough.
You know what I mean? In the fucking Madden run of everything else, so...
Moving right along, we have a big one that I know you've played. This is probably the biggest one that people are going to be looking forward to on Game Pass this month, and that is Diablo 4.
Diablo that game is a lot of fun.
4. Now, I will just give you a brief synopsis that Wes could probably expand on if he wanted to. Seeking refuge from the eternal conflict between the high heavens and the burning hells, Inarius and Lilith formed sanctuary and gave life to the Nephilim. With the stolen World Stone, fearing for the destruction of her hybrid offspring, Lilith led a violent protective act to protect the Nephilim, ultimately leading Inarius to turn his back on her, banishing her to the abyss, becoming enemies henceforth. Lilith's return ushers her return ushers in an age of darkness and misery. What fate awaits? And just like all the other ones, still a dark top-down RPG.
Yep. And
hack and slash.
Straight up hack and slash, just balls to the wall. You got a fuck ton of enemies, and you have a certain amount of abilities, and you better handle business.
Would you recommend?
Yes, I would.
Especially being on Game Pass.
Yes, on Game Pass, being able to just download it and go, or most likely
you bought
play
it, right?
from cloud. Yeah.
Yeah. So if you bought it, you damn sure would recommend it to someone on Game Pass. Oh my God, yeah.
Dude, it was such a fantastic buy when I got it. And not to mention, dude, it was constant run with the boys. Because dude, it's a 4-player co-op. You can do all the multiplayer online stuff. There's actually a spot on the map that's PvP, to where you can actually kill other players and just just go into that whole dickhead mode. But if you don't want to do that, you can just roam around everywhere else and actually work with other people. You know what I mean? And actually work on like these big Legion events together for everybody to try to get better gear.
Love it. Now, last but not least, on March 28th, we have Open Roads, which outside of Lightyear Frontier is the one that I'm most excited for. We were interested in this. We saw this on one of the showcases. We saw Open Roads. And funny enough, we actually didn't know much about it, so I had no idea that it was a mother-daughter road trip adventure.
Oh.
Remember seeing this?
Okay, yes.
Okay,
yes, because of the journal.
Yes. So Open Roads, one fine fall day, Tess Divine and her mother Opal discover a cache of old notes and letters carefully stashed away in the attic of their house. Hints of deep-rooted family secrets, decade-old burglaries, a lost treasure somewhere near the Canadian border. What they uncover suggests a much darker mystery best left well enough alone.
I'm going to call something on this right now and say that just because the way it's sounding, it sounds
Telltale?
like no.
Oh.
I mean, it's so who was the dude that did the ransom thing from the plane and then jumped out?
Did the ransom thing from the plane?
Yeah, remember he took he took all the he burglarized all the people on the plane and then put on a parachute.
Oh yeah, and no one ever saw him again?
No one ever saw him again?
Yeah.
Yeah. How much you want to bet that's gonna be some of this type of shit?
Interesting.
And again, this isn't from me actually knowing anything. This is just me completely just brainstorming.
And even though it's best left well enough alone, that's not going to happen. In Open Roads, Tess and Opal embark on a road trip adventure to explore a series of long-abandoned family properties, unearthing the past. They'll search the ruins of these places that hold buried memories, things Opal has tried years to forget. And in this search, they'll discover not just the truth they've been seeking, but each other. Featuring star performances by Kerry Russell and Caitlin Dever from Booksmart and Uncharted 4.
Nice.
So I'm actually really excited for that. I was excited when we saw it. Now I'm happy that it's coming to Game Pass.
Yeah, definitely.
Because right now, where I'm currently at, something like that and Lightyear Frontier is going to be my wheelhouse. So I'm
jump in.
I'm interested to check those out. So that is what we have for Xbox. Again, March 5th, you get Warhammer 40,000 Bolt Gun. March 19th, you get both Lightyear Frontier and MLB The Show 24. And then on the 28th, you get both Diablo 4 and Open Roads. Now moving on to PlayStation. The PlayStation Plus monthly games for March sees racing sim thrills in the shape of EA Sports F123, martial arts powered face-offs with Sifu, right?
Oh, that's an absolute download.
A slice of stealth horror in Hello Neighbor 2, creepy as fuck, and sci-fi action with Destiny 2 Witch Queen. All four will be available to PlayStation Plus members on Tuesday, March 5th until Monday, April 1st. Let's take a closer look. Now, EA Sports F123. The F1 series is the game I'm always talking about when I say that is slowly, I believe, starting to take over Forza, because that's what Mike plays all the time.
Yeah.
And that's what, when you see these people with these crazy racing sims and rigs and shit like that, the F1 series is what they're playing. It is ridiculously realistic. I'm not saying Forza's dead and gone. It's still wildly popular and probably will be forever. But F1 is the shit. So EA Sports F1 23 for PS4 and PS5. Be the last to break in EA Sports F1 23, the official video game of the 2023 FIA Formula One World Championship. A new chapter, pardon me, in the thrilling Breaking Point story delivers high-speed drama and heated rivalry. Race wheel to wheel at new Las Vegas and Qatar circuits and earn rewards and upgrades in F1 World. New red flags add an authentic strategic element, and the 35% race distance feature delivers more action and excitement. Drive updated 2023 cars with the official F1 lineup of your favorite 20 drivers and 10 teams. Also, F2, the ultimate training ground for F1, is now updated with the latest 2023 season content, including the new cars and driver lineups across the paddock. Create your dream team and race to win in My Team Career Mode, compete in split screen or the expanded cross-platform multiplayer, and be more social with new RaceNet League. That is EA Sports F1 2023.
Nice.
And now we move on to Sifu, a game that we had talked about ad nauseum. Yeah, and Anthony as well.
Anthony picked it up, I believe. I believe he actually bought it. But I am so excited to get this one.
Yep. Sifu is one life enough to know Kung Fu. Sifu is a stylish yet gritty beat-em-up featuring visceral hand-to-hand combat in a contemporary urban setting. From Slow Clap, creators of acclaimed PS4 fighting game Absolver, Sifu follows a young Kung Fu student on the path of revenge, hunting for the murderers of his family. One against all, he has no allies and countless enemies. He will have to rely on his unique mastery of Kung Fu to prevail and preserve his family's legacy. Kung Fu.
So the wild thing with that game, I mean, just like how you explained, but if you die in a mission, you age. With that age comes the experience and the wisdom of that much more of the martial arts. And then you go back in and you try your best, you know what I mean, to go ahead, just keep on continuing. And just like you said, it depends on whether you can finish out the entire thing within a lifetime. It's very roguelite, like Hades-ish.
And I love like martial arts culture and stuff like that. Like just that whole setting. And this game made me think of Shenmue because the whole, not obviously, because in Shenmue it's not like you die and you get older, but they very much show how like the older people in that game have such a wider knowledge of the martial arts. And it took me back to this one scene where this old ass dude, I'm talking, he can barely walk. Like he's hunched over, he's barely walking. And you always catch him in the park and he's doing Tai Chi. And he's really slow. And it's like, Tai Chi is one of the more like beautiful things to watch. Like to just watch someone like be all up in it. And you go up and he's by this big ass tree with all these crazy pink leaves. And he's having you punch this tree and you have to do it with a certain technique. And when you do it properly, you'll get like a bunch of leaves to fall down. And like it takes forever. Then you finally do it. And at the end of the scene, he basically like congratulates you for figuring it out. And then he literally like he's explaining to you about, the power that comes between like harnessing what you learn and combining it with nature. And he just walks up to this tree and just touches it. He literally just touches it and all the fucking leaves fall off. It's like the coolest shit. And it just makes me think of that. Cause like you said, as you age, you get, a deeper understanding of the martial arts. And then I assume that would then make doing that over a little easier.
Yeah.
Cause you have more at your disposal.
Be my thought as well.
So it's a cool concept. It's a cool concept.
Absolutely.
And I'm interested to get my hands on it. We couldn't go further in the opposite direction with Hello Neighbor 2. Or like what I call like the kidnapping simulator. Is what it seems like. But Hello Neighbor 2. Jesus Christ. It just sounds terrible to start off. Solve the mystery of missing kids in the rural town of this is
we don't need to start like that.
That's how this game is. Like this I feel like this is like the Lovely Bones the video game, which is horrible. I don't know if you've ever seen that movie, but it's terrible, or read the book. And when I say terrible, I mean just like the plot it's just awful. Solve the mystery of missing kids in the rural town of Ravenbrooks Okay, hold on. Time out. This isn't time out from the cast. I got to time out myself because I want to prepare you for this combination of words to follow the first thing I just said because it makes no sense to me. Okay, Solve the mystery of missing kids in the rural town of Raven Brooks in this family-friendly stealth horror sequel.
Let me find missing kids
that are being trapped in this dude's house who's probably a pedo. Why else are you trapping kids?
But it's a family-friendly game.
That's a mouthful that don't make sense.
That's fucking stupid.
Hello,
but
neighbor.
I am sure that these games are also very, very good.
They're quite fun. I haven't played the second one, obviously, but I farted around with the first one for a hot second, and it was actually quite anxiety-filled as you're trying to escape this dude.
And I'm guessing it's this guy on the
who might as well be Stanley Tucci from The Lovely Bones.
Ugh.
Yeah, but yes, that is what you're trying to do, and he's smart too. Anyway. Hello Neighbor 2 invites you to a seemingly quiet town of Raven Brooks where everyone is hiding something. You're an investigative journalist looking to uncover the darkest secrets of your neighbors and solve the case of Mr. Peterson, infamous antagonist of Hello Neighbor. Sneak around, search for clues behind the mysteries, and play against complex opponents controlled by advanced neural network AIs that learn from you and all other players. The whole town is your playground now. So yeah, so what I was trying to tell you when I farted around with Hello Neighbor, the first one originally, it's almost kind of like Alien Isolation, where
an ever-evolving AI.
Yes, and it picks up on things that you're doing and where you're going, and it's wild, dude. It's a wild concept. I wish they could have found any other way than to have Mr. Peterson, who, like I said, is a combination of the fucking Lovely Bones dude and like Herbert the Pervert. That is Hello Neighbor 2. Now, moving right along, I assume, Wes, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm assuming that Destiny 2 Witch Queen is DLC?
Yes, it's just the next iteration of the Destiny franchise.
Okay, so Destiny...
it's still Destiny 2, but it's just part of like the whole new campaign and like different strikes.
Is this like
stuff like
is
that.
it like Fallout 76 Atlantic City? Is
Pretty
it like
much.
that type of thing?
It's pretty much like that style of thing.
Okay.
But except for, I would say that this is probably much more involved.
Okay, fair enough. Destiny 2 Witch Queen, delve into Savathun's throne world to uncover the mystery of how she and her Lucent Hive stole the light. Learn the secrets of crafting new weapons, the new glaive, and survive the truth within her web of lies. A twisted wonderland of corruption and splendor. Create custom weaponry with unique mod, shader, and stat combinations. Master the new glaive weapons type and unleash powerful melee combos, projectile attacks, and a deployable energy shield. PlayStation Plus members can access a unique cosmetic bundle in the finals. It includes different sets of military. Did I just end up on a different thing? Shit, I did. The finals SO. What is the finals SO sleek bundle exclusive to PlayStation Plus members? Interesting. We'll just pass that for now.
Just for a little clarification, the light is essentially how your character revives.
Okay.
Your little dude your little guy that flies around, that was Peter Dinklage in the first game, and then they changed the voice in the second game. It's called the light.
Got it. Now, do not forget that this is also the last chance to download February's monthly games. You'll have up until March 4th to download Foam Stars, Roller Drome, and Steel Rising.
Mm-hmm.
You have until March 4th for that. That is what you're getting with Sony. So that's Xbox and Sony all done up.
Not bad, sir. It's nice to hear you. It's nice to hear you during a free and new again. Normally, this is just me.
Yeah. Yeah. Didn't I do it last month too?
Nope. It was on me last
Then
month.
I did it 2 months ago. Yeah. Because I remember I think I did the last Games with Gold, didn't I?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you did do that.
Yeah.
All right, so since Andy gave you the free, I might as well help y'all enjoy the new games of March 2024. So we are going to start this off right on March 8th, but it could be March 5th if you did order the deluxe. WWE 2K24 is going to be coming out for the PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Series S and X, and the S. Yes, that is going to be coming out March 8th for everybody, but if you did pre-order for the deluxe, it is going to be March 5th.
I'm not going to lie, it's been a stretch since I've played one of those, but they're very fun. They've always been fun. I don't know how much fun I'd have now because I haven't been in the wrestling thing forever, so I don't know anybody.
I still dabble a little bit.
I know like a couple people. Like I know Logan Paul. Anyway, continue.
All right, so March 8th, we will also get Unicorn Overlord for the Switch, which I'm certainly not upset about. That sounds like a fun game. You have Contra Operation Gulaga. And that's going to be coming out for the PlayStation, Xbox, and Switch on March 12th. And then March 14th, you will get Gylt. Gylt. It's all capital as well. That's going to be coming out for the Switch. March 14th, we also have Star Wars Battlefront Classic Collection. That's going to be coming out for the PS5, Series S and X, and Switch. And then the first game of a handful that are going to be coming that were Xbox exclusives. Now it has made its way over to PlayStation. So for the PS5 on March 18th, you can get Hi-Fi Rush, which is a fantastic game with such a cool art design. It all runs off of like musical beats and everything else. It is a super fun game. Alone in the Dark comes out March 20th, and that's going to be for the PS5, Series S and X. And then we have probably one of the biggest games, definitely for the Switch of this year, and that is going to be Princess Peach Showtime. That's going to be coming out on March 22nd. I am very excited for that game. I think we're going to pick it up, and I think Elaine is going to really enjoy what that game is about.
Yeah.
Dragon's Dogma 2 is going to be coming out for the PS5, Series S and X on March 22nd. And then we also get the Rise of the Ronin, and that's going to be for the PS5. We have a lot on the 22nd. The last one I have here for the 22nd is The Legend of Legacy HD Remastered, and that's going to be for the Switch, the PS5, and the PS4. And then we have probably one of the games you are super excited for in March, South Park Snow Day.
Oh, my God.
And that's going to be coming out on the PS5, Series S and X, and Switch on March 26th. And then we will end this whole thing with a game that is coming out on March 28th for the Switch. It is called Pepper Grinder. Let's end it sweet. Pepper Grinder. That's how we talk.
Where the fuck Salchi?
Gotta shake it, find out.
I'm really excited for the Princess Peach game. And
I think that game
it's
is
about time she got her due, you know what I'm saying? You know what would be cool? Now, I haven't watched much on it yet, so I don't actually know what the story or any of it is, but you know what would be hilarious and would be great if she had to rescue Mario?
I don't believe that's...
I'm sure it's not.
I have watched a little bit of the
I feel
some
like
of the stuff.
I feel like that would be too obvious.
I feel like that would be too funny. Like, OG gaming people would be laughing until they fell on the floor.
Yes, and I'd laugh.
I would be.
And I would laugh even harder if you think you got to him and it says Mario's in another castle. That would be great.
That would be. I do like that. All right, so since we gave you free and we gave you new, we'll let Anthony take you out and then we'll finish it off all nice and pretty.
Glorious. It's a glorious day today, and it's Saturday. And we're going to connect with CGC. You can find us at consolegamingcrew.com. You can find us at our email, which is consolegamingcrew@gmail.com. Our Twitter handle, by the way, is at consolecrew. YouTube and Instagram are both Console Gaming Crew. If you check us out, check out Boss Rush Network, which is bossrush.net. Great place. There's lots of things you can find there aside from us. Great people. By the way, Twitch should be returning at some point. It is CGC Podcast. We have Co-op Mondays, and we're going to do something fancy for Fridays. I don't know yet. But that's where you can find us. And I hope you all have a wonderful day.
I honestly should just start leaving it at that. Just start playing the outro music and not even do anything else. It's just a nice way to do it.
Just let that smooth voice take you out.
Love it. I love every bit of it. All right, y'all. So as always, I please ask everybody to be good, take care of each other, take care of yourself, wash your hands, do what you got to do to feel good, play them games, because that's what I'm going to do to feel good for democracy. We got some Helldivers 2 playing going on in this motherfucker. Yes, sir.
You hell
For
diving.
democracy. And as always, y'all.
Game on, baby.
Game on, y'all. Be good. Have a great time. Love y'all.
This was a show from
6 years old, maybe. Productions.